Hey Flosstube, I'm Teresa. Welcome to Creative Whims Studio. I'm so glad last week is over. Today is Monday. I usually film on Friday, but today is Monday, March, I don't know, 23rd, 24th? I don't know. I don't have a calendar in front of me. I had all these plans last week. You know, I was going to paint those angel paintings. I was going to clean my studio. Had all these things to do. Well, I woke up last Monday, and I felt like I was hit by a truck. I felt awful. I had a fever. I was just like, I felt like a zombie. I was just super tired, and I was nauseous all day. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I just stayed at the house. I napped on and off all day because for me, rest is best when I'm sick. And I, you know, drank a lot of fluids and all that stuff. And I actually had an appetite. I ate, you know, and I wasn't that sick, but it was more exhaustion than anything. And so I'm like, oh, I'll be fine by tomorrow. No, Tuesday, same thing. And I'm like, oh, I'll be fine by Wednesday. Wednesday, same thing. I had a low-grade fever. You know, it'd flutter between, you know, 99.9 to 100.7. It never really got over that. But I don't know about you, but a fever just knocks me right out. So I just did everything. Well, I mean, I still had to come to the studio. I still filled my orders. I did what I had to do, like the bare minimum, and then I worked on my computer, did a lot of designing of cross stitch in my program on my laptop because I could do that up at the house. And I didn't get to have Ellery on Thursday because I was sick. So it just was a crappy week, and I'm glad it's over, and I'm glad that no one else in my house got sick because no one wants that, and I don't like to be the one that starts it. Anyway, back to it this week, and I didn't film Friday because it was my first day of feeling good, and I just had a lot of things to catch up on. So I thought, well, I'll just do it Saturday or Sunday, and it was kind of springish this weekend. The weather was nice, and I did a lot of other things that really needed to be done, which I'll get into. So here I am Monday, and then I'll probably turn around and do another one on Friday or Saturday this week, but we got to keep this thing flowing, you know. So that was pretty much my week. Then Saturday, I went to the early Homestead show out in Holly, Michigan. My friends, Dawn and Dick Rossell, they host, well, they have a shop too called Holly Hills Primitives in Holly, Michigan. And they host a show twice a year as well in the Holly area. And they have, you know, primitive wares and antique dealers from all over the Midwest come to the show as vendors, and I a lot of times do the show myself as a vendor. I don't normally do the spring one because it's so close to getting back from Nashville. There's just no way. I finally wised up. I did that a couple of times and I was like, this is insane. And I usually do their fall show, but I don't even know if I'm going to do that. I really don't think I'm doing shows anymore other than the Nashville show. I went to it. I'd rather go to it and shop and visit everyone instead of being a vendor anyways, because I know a lot of the vendors and people that are there helping Dawn and Dick put the show on, and so it's nice to catch up with everyone. And I had a great time, and I have a lot of haul to show you from the show. So that was Saturday. Then Saturday after that, well, on the way out there, I go past the Great Lakes Veterans Cemetery, and that's where my dad is buried. And I didn't even think of it until I'm passing the street that the cemetery's on, and I thought, oh, I am definitely stopping on the way home and visiting with my dad and praying and all that. So then I thought, well, I should have, you know, let the boys know I'm going to be out there, and Kevin, because Ryan had never been out there yet. I mean, my dad has been gone over 4 years, and Ryan has not had an opportunity to go out there and see where his grandpa is laid to rest. So anyway, I got a hold of the boys. It turned out to be such a beautiful gift because when I got there, Kyle was already there, so him and I had a good 10 minutes to visit with no one else there. We had a really nice talk, and then Kevin, and he rode out there with Ryan. So the three of us, you know, just spent some time with my dad. And then we went out and had lunch, and then Kyle came over later, and we proposed, because he has a van, and we proposed that I told him I would give him $100 if he would recycle all this cardboard for me. Well, when I get a package, if the box is a shape that I think, you know, not that I think, but I know will work for shipping patterns to shops, I usually save them. Or if I get bigger ones that are kind of flat, the original paintings can be shipped in, I save them. Well, evidently, I've been saving for a really long time, and I saved other odd size boxes. Anyways, you guys, we filled up the entire back of his van. I'll have to insert a photo to show you. We filled the entire van up with cardboard. We had cardboard boxes stored on the other side from that large format printer that is probably 15 years old, for computers that we haven't had these computers in years, you know, because, oh, you save the box in case you have to ship it back and it needs work or something done to it. No, that never happens. So we had boxes coming out our ears, and it's all nice and, you know, not cleaned up completely, but it sure gave us a lot of room to be able to work in there, because like I said, we're going to clean that out and make that my pattern business. Is going to be moved over there. So that was Saturday. Stayed home Friday night and Saturday night. It was wonderful. Kevin and I rented Bohemian Rhapsody Saturday night, watched that, and it was such a good movie. I love Queen, and I love to see the inner workings of the creativity behind the bands and the musicians, and the relationship and how they came to be, you know, such a success. And I love those background stories. So that was really great. And then Sunday, after we went to church and went out to breakfast and got groceries and came home, it was beautiful out. So while our snow's gone, so guess what I did? Filled up a 5-gallon bucket full of poo. But I've been wanting to do that for the longest time, and we attempted to do it earlier, but it was still too cold out and it was frozen, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's done. My yard is clean. You can walk through it now. So that was a nice thing to get done. And we cooked out. Kevin cooked ribs for like 6 hours on the grill yesterday. It was just, oh, I have spring fever like so bad now. So that was our weekend. This coming Saturday is Kyle's birthday. He will be 26, and he has a gig, so we're going to go to his gig, and we'll try to get a bunch of people out there for his birthday. That was my week in a snapshot. Winner from last week for the recipe book is K Harding 57. So I think you actually won something before, so I probably have your address. I will look, and if I don't, please email that to me. Here's my email below. This week the giveaway is Oh Sweet Guardian. It's called a teeny chart. Remember I said I was going to do some smaller charts that would be for ornaments and things like that, and the line is called Teeny. So this is Teeny cross stitch chart, cross stitch 193 Oh Sweet Guardian. And the question this week is, what is your favorite flower? Just as simple as that. And I bet you can't name just one. I know I can't. Zinnias are up there. But I adore, as you know, hydrangeas. I guess that's not really a flower. That's more of a bush. So I guess that doesn't count. But I love daisies. I mean, there's a lot of flowers I like. But zinnia, I guess I could just say zinnia is my favorite flower. So giveaway, that's that. Oh yeah, and I have an announcement to make. See all my lovelies? See my lovelies? I wear a lot of this jewelry. I found this jewelry at a store, the store that, the Vitrine in Berkeley, Michigan, that had all of my paintings, my angel paintings on display for a couple months. Every time I go there, I buy jewelry. And it wasn't all from this same designer, but a lot of it was this designer. Well, anyway, I contacted the designer, and so now, guys, I'm carrying this jewelry on my Etsy shop, and I'm stoked about it. Both of these necklaces are on my Etsy shop. This shorter one with the white, It's beautiful. And then this one is actually wrapped around my neck up here. So you can wear it like this, or I don't have to wrap it around my neck and I can have it way longer if I want. So, but there's earrings, there's rings. I think I only have one bracelet. I just ordered more bracelets today though, because I thought I love bracelets, and why I only had one, I don't know. But a lot of necklaces are on there too, so make sure you go check that out. Here is my Etsy shop address. Oh yeah, I gotta do the drawing for that baby cross stitch. Not many people mentioned that they wanted it, so your odds of getting it are pretty darn good, but I'll have to do that drawing. Actually, I guess I should pause this and just do it now. Here we go. Names in the basket. Let's pull out the winner for the baby chart. Kyle Reckemeyer, you won. Yay! How cool. So yeah, give me your address and I will send that to you. I have it somewhere here. I don't know where it's at, but anyway, I showed it last week. So congratulations, Kyle. How cool is that? Question and answer we had from Aura Perez. She wanted to know the name of the pattern that I was gifted, that Donna Fedawa gave me. I showed last week. The designer is Carol Emmers. I did show that last week, that it was Carol, but it's called Santa Bell Pull, and it was in Just Cross Stitch magazine issue, the ornament issue, 1997. So if you go on eBay, maybe you can find that copy, or maybe someone has a copy that they don't want anymore, and you know, put it in the comments or something. But anyway, that's a long time ago, so good luck trying to find that magazine. I hope you can though. Southernmost Stitcher and Cammie Thomas of My Alabama Home. Both of them mentioned for my retired patterns to make them into PDFs and sell them that way. What a genius idea. I didn't think of that. So I really like that idea, and I might just do that. So thanks for that. Elaine, I don't know if it's Gagney, or I'm just going to say Elaine Gagney. Are there going to be more angel cross-stitch charts in the future? Absolutely. I have one out there right now being worked on, and then I'm charting another one right now too. So last week I showed all of that artwork, and the number one that everyone wanted me to chart is Merry Christmas to You. That was the first choice. So out of all of those that I showed, I'm going to chart that one. Sam's Feline Friend, I'm charting that. Snowman Trio, I'm charting that. I'm going to chart Light Your Holiday. I'm going to chart this Awesome Santa. And I might chart him large so that I can get those cute, the detail in the basket and those cute little snowmen in the basket. So he might be kind of large. I don't know. And then Rejoice, Rejoice. I'm doing that one. I'm going to do this guy. St. Nick and Toys. Bringing Wishes of Peace. Everyone loved that little polar bear. He might be like a small, like an ornament. And then I already said I was going to do Snow Angels because I adore that one. And then last week when I was showing these, I was talking about one that I had up on the rooftop. Well, I found the paintings, and so I wanted to show it to you because I'm going to chart this too. I love that house with the stars in the windows. It's got that cute wreath, image number 192. It's got the icicles hanging down and then the snowmen dancing on the rooftop. I love that. And the little cute trees on the sides, probably going to add that in too. Definitely going to have the moon and probably add some stars. And then the words up on the rooftop. Yeah, I love that one. So that's going to be charted too. I don't know when all these are going to be. I mean, that's a lot. Oh, and then I'm a moron, you guys. Last week when I showed the greatest gift, what an idiot. I already charted that, and I have it in cross stitch, or in punch needle. I already did that one. So there you go. That is cross stitch 137 and PN 137. if you're interested. I thought that was funny. When I was editing the video, I'm like, you are a dork. This, as I was looking for Up on the Rooftop, I found this laundry painting that I did, and I love it. It's got all the antique laundry, like, tools, you know, an old bucket with the washboard and the old clothespin bag that hangs on the clothesline, and another washboard. I love this basket, these old hangers, old iron. Anyway, I love this, and I think I'm going to chart that as well. When, I don't know, but eventually. So I don't have any whips because I was sick last week. I don't even have, like, I want to start a new punch needle. I'm dying to do something creative. So I'm going to start a new punch needle this week, and I am painting those paintings, the angel paintings this week. You know, I am. Karen has waited long enough for me to finish those for her. But I don't have any whips, so I thought I would show you some things that are older designs. This is 095 Springtime Bunnies. And it's just on a piece of foam core. A lot of my cross stitch I do this way because it's easy to hang in my booth. So it's not really an FFO because, you know, it's not on a frame, or it doesn't have... I love how Priscilla does the gathered fabric around it, so it's kind of like a ruffle. That would be really cute on this. I don't know how she does it, but I like it. And then I mentioned that goat. Someone asked, I think it was last week, asked, why don't people have goats, in, you know, when they design charts and things for farm animals. I said, oh, I have a goat one and I couldn't find it. Well, I have it now, and I have the chart back in stock now. So anyway, this is cross stitch 171 goat. I think he's too cute. And then I wanted to show this. I love this bunny one, and I figure I better show my bunny ones now because after spring people aren't going to want to see bunnies. This is actually a punch needle 025. Alrighty then. It's kind of bright, but I love the frame that it's in. It's kind of a robin eggs blue frame. There we go. You can see it better now. But he is also, no, he is not available in cross stitch. No, 025 in punch needle, but he would be a good one to introduce for next Nashville though, I think, in cross stitch. But I love this frame. This frame, it says Simply Shabby Chic. Bought it many years ago. I think it was at oh, what's that store that I love? Kohl's. So that's all I have to show you for that. I'm going to get into haul because I have a lot of that. I did get some fun things. I spoke with Gentle Arts when I was in Nashville, and I was telling them, you know, because they've sent me floss throughout the years, and I've been really sticking with, you know, Weeks Dye Works and DMC, but I'm branching out, and I want to add like Classic Color Works and the Gentle Arts as well to my designs, just to give more variety, because I tend to use the same floss colors all the time with Weeks because I have my go-to colors, you know, and I thought it would be nice to have, you know, still be in my style, but have different color reds and different things like that. But they just sent me last week their whole Simply Wool line of floss. Look at the gorgeousness of that. That's their whole, I think it's all of the wool, all of the colors that they offer in their wool floss. So I'm excited to use that, especially when stitching or punching a sheep, you know, this color, because it's fuzzy and it will give it that sheepish kind of texture. So that was awesome. Thank you so much, Gentle Arts. That's awesome. Then I got this from DMC. They've never sent me anything, ever. But I got this package, and to be honest, I don't even know I don't even know what's in it. So let's just look. So there's a cute little bag to carry your stuff in. It says DMC on it. And this looks like it's a kit here. Secret Garden Bursting Bouquet. Jardin. Oh, that's just a different language. Huh. Maybe this will be next week's giveaway. Because I won't. Well, I don't even stitch my own things. I'm not going to stitch someone else's, right? Not at this point. Huh. What is this? I'm going to open it because it looks like it's more than just the chart. Oh, I guess it's for embroidery. Okay, it's an embroidery pattern is what it is. And then they have a plant pot cover. This is for crochet. Look how cute that is. And then this is another 3D embroidery. This is 3D embroidery. So that's another embroidery pattern. Huh, that's interesting. And it has the floss inside. Red, white, and blue. So that's cool. What do we have here? DMC. What's it say? It looks like it's to make earrings. I don't know. I gotta open this. Yeah, they're like it's a kit for making earrings. And it has directions on how to make those earrings. Huh. Out of floss. I mean, how cool is that? A hoop. That's cool. A wooden hoop. And needles. Yay, needles. Because I'm going to need those when I learn how to cross stitch with Donna coming up in a month or so. To come to find out, my mom and Jerry are not coming in April. They're coming in May now. So I'm thinking maybe sometime in April I could go over with Donna and learn how to cross stitch. And then we have, it says limited edition. Ooh. Cotton. Pearl cotton. Everything's in French and I'm having a difficult time. Limited edition. To me they look like sewing threads. They don't look like floss to me because it's too thin. What is this? Water erasable pens and a little hook for, I don't know, is that a crochet hook? I don't even know what that is. I don't know. This is just stuff they sent me, you guys. Yes, it's a crochet hook. It is a crochet hook. So, okay, maybe I should have looked at this first. This says, this is Pearl Cotton. So they have the small, medium, and large. So this must be the small, size 8. Yes, it is. So it is, no, cotton floss. So it's just the small, and then in that kit, they've got large and medium in there. Okay. This must be new stuff for them, and that's why they sent it to me. I don't know. Adaptable to a wide range of projects, Dmc Pearl Cotton is the perfect tool for crafters of all experience levels. We're excited to announce 12 new colors will be available in size 5 skeins and size 8 balls this March. And along with new colors comes some fabulous new accessories. Be sure to hold any posts until March 4th, 2019. Well, not a problem. I'm going to show you the haul that I got from the Early American Folk Art Show. Not Folk Art Show, but like, just say Early American Show. This, I love this. This is from Connie Watts. She's the Tennessee Funky Artist. And she, oh, I'm going to take the price off. She does hand embroidery, and I love this. So this is what I picked up from her. She was up from Tennessee. It's Dawn's like best buddy. It says, oh my gosh, this is what got me. When I read this, I almost started crying. And I love the way it hangs. The way she, I don't know where she got that, but that's cool. It says, it is comforting to think of all of the hands that have touched this door. All of the people who passed through its frame. All of the laughter it heard and the sorrow it was. I can't hear. And the sorrow it witnessed. And all of the people it comforted, because when they saw this door, they knew they were home. I am home. Isn't that awesome? So we're redoing our basement. I know, you may hear me say that for the next 6 months because we're really slow at getting stuff done. But we're going to have the divider for the basement is going to be barn doors. Well, we were going to buy barn doors, and then my husband's like, you have antique doors. Why are we doing that? So I already have antique doors, and we're just going to put them on those barn door rollers so that we can open it up, or we can close it, and we can open it this way, or we can open it that way. So anyways, we're going to have, so I have these doors, and I'm going to hang this on one of the doors. Isn't that cool? I love, love, love it. I got this super awesome breadboard. I buy these whenever they are reasonably priced. And I love that this one has the white paint still on it. So these used to go in, like, what are those called? Hoosier cupboards and, you know, old... What am I trying to say? A lot of them will have a, see, you can see this had a handle on it at one point. They'll have either a knob or they'll have a handle, and you pull it out and, you know, you cut your bread on it or use it and shove it back. It slides in and out of the cupboard. These are harder to find, getting harder and harder to find, and they're usually super expensive. But this one I think was only 24 bucks, and I was like, yep, that's mine. I love this box I picked up. Oh, I guess I could turn it around and make sense. Isn't that cool? This little vintage box. So this, I was always looking for things to put my punch needle and cross stitch on, but I was going to design a cross stitch to go on here. And actually that one, Love One Another, what did I do with that one? Anyway, I don't know if that might fit. But then I thought, oh, I might just paint an angel on the top of that box and either keep it for myself, give it as a gift. I don't know. I might put it on Etsy. I don't know. But anyway, I love this box. Okay. Again, looking for things for punch needle. So I love these. What's this say? Carved peel. But it has a little metal thingy to hang it, but a little punch needle on here would be so cute. This is a bread peel board. I love that shape, tall and skinny. Then I got from my friend Bobbie, the Evening Stitcher. She has a blog. I will have a link to her blog. I think I've linked to her blog before, but she does great stuff. So I was in her booth and I picked up a couple things. I just love this. This is a little box. It's got music note paper in the inside. And then she used like a vintage fabric around the side of it and on the top. And I'm going to put a round punch needle on top of that. And then I got something that's actually a finished piece that I'm just going to display in my home. It's so stinking cute. Let me take the price off there. So it opens like that. And then she has a little cross stitch that I think she just designed it herself. I don't know if that's from a pattern or not. but the trim she used around it, and it's got this little strawberry. It's got an old thimble and some old buttons inside. Is that adorable? Thank you, Bobbie. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. And then I went and took a load to the car. Oh, and I got some little plants. I'll insert a picture. Lavender, and I think it's called Princess Pine. And they're so cute. They're on my windowsill in the kitchen. And then I came back in and found these, and I had to have these. I bought this one with the chippy red, and it's got the wire. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to paint angels on this wood, and then I'm going to attach it to this frame. And again, either hang it in my home or sell it on Etsy. I don't know. But what, isn't that a cool frame? It's better if I'm out of the way. You can't really see the wire because I don't know where to put it where you can see the wire. But there's a wire design in the center of this one. And then the other one I may keep. I don't know. I just love this so much. Look at this one. Kind of looks like a vintage window frame. But it's all out of barnwood. And again, paint an angel and then attach it to the frame like that. Wouldn't that be cool? So there you go. That's my haul this week. That's my haul, y'all. I think I did pretty darn good. Well, that's all I have this week. It's a little bit shorter video, which I know is not a problem. I did questions. Keep the questions coming. And you know, I'm an open book, so ask away. Ask me anything. Oh, and then I gotta do the Chinese fortune teller. And we have Diane Ballard, red 31, or no, red 13. Red, R-E-D, 1, and then choose number 3. Let's see what we got. It's bucket list, or like, what do you want to do in your lifetime? I think this would be super cool. When my husband retires, I think it would be awesome if we, I don't know, rented an RV or whatever and just go for 3 months, like just for 3 months, and just travel and see the country. I have not, I mean, obviously Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, you know, Florida, I've been to Florida, I've been to Tennessee, you know that. You know, I've been to a lot of the Midwest states. I've been to New York. I've been to Vermont. I love Vermont. I wouldn't mind going back to Vermont. I love the East Coast. But I would like to travel out west more and, you know, go see the sights out that way and just camp along the way. We would have so much stinking fun. Oh my gosh, yes. I want to do that. So there you go. That's my bucket list. That would be awesome to do. I don't like that word bucket list, though. I'm going to have to come up with something different for that. But anyway, it is what it is. So there you go. That's my video this week. And I really hope to have more to show you by the end of the week, between doing those paintings and getting a new punch needle started, and maybe even doing a little bit of finishing. I have that wool keeper cross stitch that came back, and I really would like to finish that. And anyway, we'll see how the week goes. But thank you for being here. Please, like I said, comment. Please make sure you answer the question, what is your favorite flower, so you can get in the drawing for my sweet guardian. Also, I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my Flosstube. I really appreciate it. Have a great week now. Bye.